welcome back to Super Hostile, Canopy Carnage. And we are setting sail from the dock at the base for another cross-island adventure. Trying to find the last few wool. Heading to this corner over here, because we didn't quite make it to where we wanted to be previously. At the roughly quarter way, we ended up juking off to the side, so we didn't actually make it all the way to where we want to be. That boat can just leave. That's fine. We're just going to head on in here. See what we can do. Run through the darkness. Run away from a skeleton. Just have a grand old time of it. It's so easy to get turned around here. It is quite a mess. And there's a creeper. And a skeleton. And another skeleton. Ow. A good shot. And there's our torch. Okay, this is where we made it. So here's where we ended up going the wrong direction. Well, for varying definitions of the wrong direction. Here's some free cookies. Yay. So that completes the quarter here, basically. Between the handful of torches we just put down and the path from the other side. So now we're moving on to the 8th, in theory. Trying to keep your bearings in here is pretty difficult. Just based on the way that it is. It's all very, very similar. All the way across. There's a burning skeleton. Great. Out of here. Back out. Or I guess we could take the boat slightly from here. We could be placing like more markers. I guess the boat's already over there. That's fine. We're gonna end it. We're gonna be ending up on the other side of the island anyways, so doesn't make a huge difference. Gonna be generally in the middle here, because we could already see things from the side. First thing I want to check. Is this one of the diamond trees we've already been to? Yes. I am slightly interested in having some more diamonds, since we lost an entire set of diamond stuff recently. I have multiple everything. Oh my. There's a lot of enemies right there. Oh, come on. So, stuck on a cactus. All directions. All the time. Zombie coming. I'm hearing him. They just come through the... It's all very concerning. Somebody else walking? It's another zombie. Okay. Yeah, there's another skeleton. Alright. I was gonna head out. Once we get into a more lit area here. Gonna do a tower. Honestly, here's about as good as we're gonna get. We are looking for just anything. Anything noteworthy. There's a chest with a torch next to it. That seems like something of note. And one defeated skeleton. Very good. Alright, this is the path across there. We might have seen that on our previous other side path we took. Crossing here. There's a cactus in the tree. That's something else. Or a chest. It's seeds, okay, it's fine. Best to clean up any chests we see. Just so they don't confuse us later. There's the pillar we took to get up to another thing. So that's the sign, so we need to go this way. Basically. Sprint's not a thing. Can't do that. Move slightly further this way. Because we're just barely inside here. That's where we're getting with these eighths routes. There's very limited areas that we haven't seen at this point. There's a chest over there. Just spotting a chest in all this mess. It's quite the thing. We got an angle on that. Try to go get that. Try to get back to our line again. And it's becoming nighttime. Alright. At the risk of dying and spawning over in the place we don't want to be at, I'm going to sleep here. Make some more bread. Have a cookie. Not the best place to sleep, that's for sure. It's lit, I swear. I promise. Oh, cool. The system. It doesn't work. New plan. Wow, this is a much worse plan. daytime now. Just took a whole bunch of extra unnecessary damage. Why things do or do not work is a complete mystery. We need to go this way to grab a chest, I think. It's been many problems since we saw that chest. So, here we are. Alright, there's the quarter line, probably. It says cookies. Honestly, at this point, I'll take some cookies. Thanks. Those will be helpful with all the food we're eating. Let's get back to the 8th. Here. More torches on the bar. And we press forward. There are only a few trees in here. But still far enough in that if there's just a small structure, we wouldn't have seen it from shore. Or offshore even. Just went past. Got me. Let's stand over here. It's a good spot. And a third skeleton. Because 2 skeletons was too few. Obviously. Just trying to do as many pillars as possible. I'll try to see anything of note. Also wish I could just jump off the pillar. That would also make this quicker. Not seeing too much. From what I can tell, there should be 2 more wolves out here somewhere. We're definitely getting to the stage of the map which is just looking around, trying to find anything of note. Tree. Going right under the iron tree. Not advisable. Not a good plan. Gonna go around. There are skeleton spawners in there. Kinda don't want to deal with that right now, honestly. There's some soul sand. This can sometimes be something. Kind of venturing. Okay, more small chunks of soul sand here. In like a circle? Kinda? Nothing here in the middle. What purpose do you serve, soul sand? I get just so much more visibility just getting rid of the sugarcane. It's not really a circle, it's just kind of going that way. It's going this way. A mysterious amount of soul sand. Just kind of all over it. We've very much lost the 8th path we're trying to go on. But generally we want to explore anything that could be anything. And this felt like it could be... What's that? There you go. Look at that. We got ourselves a bona fide spider jockey. Amazing. How fun. Additional skeleton. Ate that for us. And creeper. Good. Let's get more information about anything around here at all. From above. Armor's taking a beating. Which is not great. We want to find a diamond tree. Try to grab some more diamonds. Just little chunks of soul sand all over right here. But not like any large patches. Which is different compared to other parts of the jungle flora we've seen. But it doesn't seem to be in itself noteworthy or actually doing anything. So if we could find a connection over to a larger chunk of soul sand, that might be something to be interested about. Deal with these. Hum, 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 hum. Right. I think the shore's over that way, so continuing this way. Oh, tiny bits of soul sand. Previously, areas with soul sand have been like old roads. So whether or not any of this means anything. Here's one of the places we've already been. There's unlikely to be anything super important right next to places that already have been a thing. Going. And we're across. Alright. Well, there's a chest. And a skeleton. We could go pick up some of those arrows, but we don't really need to. Not too worried about it. This chest has bone feathers. I'll take it. Armor's doing Our next course of action is going to be the 3/8 and 5/8. If we can manage that. We'd have to find... Oh my goodness. We'd have to survive the enemies attacking us first. We're gonna worry about all that. These cookies are really helping. It's been a very convenient pickup for us. Honestly, we might just want to stay out here until nightfall. Melodosagath. A nice sleeping platform. Good of an idea as any, I suppose. What'd you get out of here? Yeah, I could probably use some more torches. That'd be an idea. There we go. And maybe some more for getting across all the way. Yeah, finding exactly where any of the other halves or quarters lines are might be slightly difficult here. I guess if we see a line going into the jungle, like this one, we just go a little bit further this way, then do another one, I guess. How about here? Oh my goodness. Seriously. Just an absolute pile of guys right there. My goodness. I'm leaving. Ow. Probably would have been better to attack them with the sword, instead of just kind of running into it. But here we are. We survived, I guess. We're gonna have to make some more bread. That's pretty clear. Anything to see? There's another spider jockey. Wild that we really haven't seen any of those like the entire time, and now we saw 2. 1 episode. There's the area up there we were already at. These searches are not proving particularly fruitful. The general size of any of the things we're looking for is not very large. Which is not making this easier for us. Okay. I think there is at least one instance where it's just a chest on the ground is the wool. Finding that is going to be a whole situation out here. There's one of the pillars we've done before. Just trying to look around and place torches on the ground at the same time. It's a process in itself. Got a squid. A skeleton. There's a chest. Oh. Nom 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 nom. 1 cookie. Okay. Seems to be a lot of cookie chests. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining. I am all up for additional healing out here, as we clearly need it. There's another chest. Seems like the chests around the edge have been more, let's say, useful. Take the soup here. Arrows are okay, but nothing I need, obviously. Creeper? The torch line is just such a lifeline here. More soul sand. Does it lead to anything? I desperately want these soul sand to lead to something. That'd really be cool. They've been like paths between farms previously. Maybe the monsters have just trampled all the nearby crops. It's possible. Yes. The larger structures have also been easier to find, obviously. If there's anything very short, it's problematic. There's a torch. Might be ours, though. Or it's a place we've already been to. Yep, it's this one. Oh my gosh. Cookies. Yeah, see, that one, very noticeable. Especially since I put a torch on top of it. That definitely helped. Where are we at now? Trying to find our way back to our torches. There we go. And more cookies? We do not. Unfortunate. And 8 diamond trees. Not from here. So that means we are about that far. It's also a question of which direction to be looking in. Really. Oh, here's a big patch of soul sand. This is more what I was talking about. I think this could be something. Or this could even be it. I don't know if jumping's faster. Feels like it probably is faster. There we go. The cyan wool. Beautiful. That is what I wanted to see. Large patch of soul sand. Very noticeable. Very clear this is going to be a thing. And we got it. Alright, from a creeper and a skeleton and everything. Diamond trees. Alright, so that's the cyan. I think we're just missing... Oh. There's the side here. We can finish this round, I guess. That's another thing found on another one of the equally spaced routes here. So I think we might be really on to how things are spread out here. There's only so much space to put anything in, I suppose. Alright. And now we're back here. Let's put the cyan wool away. Make a new set of equipment. Because my goodness, ours is doing poorly. And I think we only have 1/8 left. Yeah. 1/8. An eighth that way. But that's assuming that the black wool is just sitting out here, when the red wool is the one in the super dungeon. I mean, that's definitely possible. I don't know. Do we have supplies for another route? We have very little charcoal. Just a little bit in here. Yeah, there's another 30. That's alright. We can probably do it. I think I'll go for it. Put some stuff away. Chest. Piece of dirt and sand. More cobblestone. Cactus. Drops. Crafting table and sign. At least 2 stacks of torches here. And then more charcoal to make more. Got food. Top up with cookies here. And remember, we can spam eat. So not want to waste everything there. Put the broken diamond in the broken armor chest. Take out all but 2 of our diamonds to make another set of diamond armor. We can try to not just run into the monsters this time. Legs, helmet, boots. That'll probably help us take less armor damage. Now we're back to full. See if there's any animals down here to get. Not that a few pork chops is going to really help us too much at this point. We have this whole thing set up. Might as well try to use it. Discard the sheep wool. Yeah. Here's the black wool. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got enough raw pork chops we could cook them all up. That'd be very good. Top up on that. One of the leathers in here. And we're good. So let's head out. On what could be our final journey across the island. Especially if we find the black wool, then it's definitely going to be the final one. Otherwise, we have to either find the black wool along with the red wool, or have to continue scouring the area. 8th. Right about here, I think. Here we go. It is a lot better if we just make a trail straight through. Knocking down plants and stuff. Makes it a lot easier to see where the torches are at. There are enemies all around. It's to be expected. We're still right here next to base. So things were spawning all of the night. If we make some more progress here, we will get further away. And then we'll have new and exciting monster spawn problems. that creeper right there. That zombie. And that zombie. And a skeleton right here. And a very tall cactus. You coming over here? Please come over here. Well, let's set up a pillar. The higher up we go, the better angle we'll have on seeing things. Yeah, there's base. It's right there. I also haven't been looking up in the trees, really, at all. That's okay. I mean, I was going to shoot arrows at him, but he seems to be dealing with the problem himself, so good. Convenient for me. Continue forward. Skeletons in a hole. Great. Oh, they can get out. Perfect. That's something you would typically say. But honestly, skeletons in a hole are worse than skeletons that can continue walking into a more convenient location for me. Creepers. Oh, man. Yeah, that was good. I think I need some more creepers over here. That'd be great. Get out of that situation. My goodness. Okay. Okay. Well, I did not bring any more food. Well, guess we just have to be careful. That's not the best strategy. Anything else? At this point, I feel like we've probably found any tall structures. So what we're really looking for is some of the shorter ones. What was I saying about taking less damage? Here's a wheat. Honestly, that's food. At this point, I will take it. 4 wheat. That's 1 bread. Yes, please. Okay. There's a little farm. Possibly more to be seen nearby. There's a tree. There's that. I've been there. And then the connected farms from that. Okay. We've definitely found things out here. It's just more things. That is the question. Yeah, more torches on the bar. moving. Swerving around a little bit. Keep them guessing. Right there. Skeleton right there. Getting around little corners does help. Because they have no pathing, essentially. You just give them the slip. You're mostly okay. Got another big tree here. We can probably see something. If there is anything to see, that is. Being lit up actually doesn't matter. It's probably just the sun. It's an iron tree. Something's going down. Maybe just keep moving. Just keep moving. Okay. Yeah, definitely less useful loot boxes in the middle, unfortunately. It's a big corridor to a chest. Whenever you can see a good distance, that's something worth noting. It's arrows. Don't really need arrows. It's alright. More opportunities to shoot some skeletons, I guess. That's something. Could be worse. Speaking of skeletons, he's dead now. Well, he was already dead. Now he's even more dead. Or something. Okay, here we have the big scaffolding tower, which we've already been to. If we could get up there. We might be able to see more things. Only have 128 blocks. I think that's actually enough. Well, let's go up there then. I don't feel like there's likely to be anything down below the pathway here. At least nothing obvious. If we plotted the locations of everything we found, this would be like the thing that's on this 8th. We found things at most of the locations by just doing this pattern. At this point, we've been to pretty much everywhere there is to have gone to. So maybe something up in a tree. That's possible. But for now, hard to say. And now we're here. The clouds are also slightly in the way, in theory. And the lighting is not getting to the furthest locations to tell it that it is now night. Also, night is an option to be able to see any additional lights. We've also lit up a lot of area at this point. So mostly what we would see is our lines of torches crossing across the island. So we've also kind of missed that boat, unfortunately. Where's the diamond tree? Can't really get down now, though. Well, it's whatever. There's the explosion. I can tell by the way that there's water inland. Basically, it made a man-made lake. Could take a minecart here. It's fine. Can't jump in the water because it's only 1 block deep. It's also unfortunate. That's just the connection up to there. Yeah. Yep, that's where the creeper was that exploded. Right down there. Don't know where else to really search here. We could go try to make some, like, maybe even just cloud level scaffolds across the entire place. Because the clouds will get in the way a little bit. I think we can turn off clouds with one of the settings in here. Video settings. Yeah, fast graphics turns off clouds. But it also makes the leaves completely opaque. So, options, I suppose. Okay. So we're back over here. Armor took another beating. Gonna see if the cursed armor works. Or cursed magic armor, I guess. I think we had a few things left over here. Probably just a bunch of arrows. We got a little bit of inventory space. We could grab some stuff, I guess. We did find 1 wool at least, so that's alright. Right down here. Yep. I'll make a break for the water just from here. That'd be fine. Got arrows. Chain armor. Chain armor. That's a prospect. We do also still have a decent amount of iron, which we could probably just manage with. I think chain's probably worse, all things considered. Let us rescue our damaged iron. Let's say. Grab a spare bow. Things that'll stack. There we go. And this path goes down below. We can go this way too. Alright. So, generally, I think we head to the big dungeon floating in the sky as the most likely location to have something. We do know it has something, the red wool, but the black wool is still elusive. Ah, yes, it is nighttime. The explosion's right there, huh? Wow. Where? Sure. Over here. Skeletons everywhere. Yay. Hey, wood. We have a boat. slowly sail away under a hail of arrow fire. Like a boss. Okay. So, I guess we are going to take on the big final dungeon. And then if we don't find the red and black wool in there, we need to keep looking around. Next time. Goodbye.